Welcome to my channel, Toys and Games. If you like this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, today we want to talk about the 6 most expensive comic books. And today we have, well, at number 6, we have XMen number 1. And this is the, we'll zoom out a little bit. Okay, and then this is the book was written by Stan Lee, drawn by Jack Kirby. It's the first appearance of Professor Xavier, Magneto, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Beast, Iceman, and Angel. This is the first book on mutant having superpower, not as opposed to having some lab action like Daredevil and Spider-Man. So this book was sold in 9.8 was sold in for $492,930 in 2012. So that was 2012. We're on 2021 now. So let's see what Go Collects think of the fair market value. So 9.8, and today fair market value will be 2.2 million. So that book was sold for 492 back in 2012. So let's scroll over here, and then this is the CGC census, and then we have only just 2 copies of that's grade 9.8. So definitely, if this book ever come back on the market, it will go for a lot higher than this. Though look higher than the 490. Probably go for about maybe close to 2.2 million, or maybe even higher though, because the X-Men are coming to the MCU, and just a matter of months or years before they officially announce which characters are gonna be in that movie. Okay, so the last number X-Men was number 6 on the list. So let's go to number 5, and number 5 is Superman number 1. This issue was made in 1939. At CGC 5.5 was sold in for $507,500 in March of 2017. This is not the first appearance of Superman. It's the first ongoing comic book title for Superman, and this book was written by Jerry Siegel and drawn by Joe Shuster. And there's a different copy that was sold in 2011 for $214,000. So from 2011 to 2017, this book have increased almost $300 some thousand. Okay, so let's go to go back to Go Collect. Let's see. So you scroll down here. So you can tell there haven't been any recent sale on any high copy, and the last copy was sold in December 5.5 was sold in December 2011. So they need to update this list right here, because there's a copy that was sold in March 2017. Let's go over this here. This is a CGC census. Look at this. We have 2 copies at grade 8.0, and the one that was sold was in it was 5.5. So there's 9 copies of. So obviously there's a couple high graded copies. So if those ever show up back on the market, we'll definitely see a high value for them. Okay, so that was number 5. Okay, so let's go back to number 5 with Superman number 1. Number 4, we have Detective Comics 27, and then so we'll go in this picture right here. And for Detective Comics, this book was written by Bill Finger, drawn by Bob Kane. This is the first appearance of Batman, Bruce Wayne, and James Gordon. And this Batman's, unlike all the superheroes, Batman does not have any superpower. And a copy of this CGC 8.0 was sold for $1,075,000 in 2010. And then there was in November there was a CGC 7.0 sold for 1.5 million. So it's a lower grade but high amount. But that was in November 2020, and the 8.0 was sold in 2010. So let's go back here, right here. Let's see what the Go Collect suggested. Okay, so Go Collect. Okay, let's go down here a little bit. Okay, so we don't have. Okay, so there's an 8.0 right here, and then November 2010. So they need to update the list, so because there's I'm sorry, and 8.0 was sold in 2010, right? And then there was a 7.0 sold in November 2020. And you just come on down this way, and you can tell there's actually a copy that's a 9.4, so, and then the one that was sold, the 8.0 was sold in 2010. There's 4 copies of them, and there's also one that was sold in November 2020, and there were the 7.0, there was 8 copies of them. Okay, so let's go back up here again. Let's take, so that was number 4, and then let's go to number 3. Number 3, we have Amazing Fantasy. Okay, Amazing Fantasy. This issue came out in 1962. There was a CGC 9.6 sold for $1.1 million back in 2012. This book was written by Stan Lee and drawn by Steve Ditko. First appearance of Spider-Man. The first teenage superhero not to be a sidekick. And also we have the first appearance and death of Uncle Ben. First appearance of Aunt May, and first appearance of Flash Thompson. I mean, obviously, if there was, and there was a, in February 2021, there was a private sale of Amazing Fantasy 9.4 for $1.2 million. So a low grade and a high value, but the one that was sold in for $1.1 million in 2012, and then the one sold in February was 9.4 for $1.2 million. All right, so let's go back to the Go Collect. Let's see what they have to say. So if there is a 9.8, the fair market value will be $2 million, and the 9.6 in today's market will be $1.4 million compared to the one that was sold in $1.1 million back in 2012. And then, like I mentioned earlier, there was a private sale of a 9.4 for $1.2 million in February 2021. So they suggested $1.15 million for 9.4. Let's go down here, and then we have there's actually 9.6 copy, and there's one 9.8. So if that ever comes in the market, you know, this will definitely shadow all the records. And so we have actually putting 13 copies of 9.4 and 7 copies of 9.6. Okay, so let's go back up here. So this was number 3, highest comic, and then number 2 we have Batman number 1. Okay, Batman number 1. This was written by Bill Finger and drawn by Bob Kane. Not the first appearance of Batman though. It's the first appearance of the Joker and Catwoman. And in 2013, CGC sold for $567,000. And in 2009, CGC 8.0 sold for $498,000. And then in January 2021, we have a copy of CGC 9.4 sold for $2.2 million in January 2021. Okay, so let's go back to here. Let's see what they say about a 9.4. A 9.4, they suggested a fair market value of $2.4 million, and the last sale was January 2021, and the copy that was sold was $2.2 million in January 2021. And so let's go over here, and then if you look right here, we have a 9.4. Oh, that's the highest graded though, so there's one copy, no 9.6, 9.8. Okay, so that was, let's go back up here. So that was number 2, the most expensive comic book. And then number 1, we have Action Comics number 1. Okay, so an Action Comics CGC 8.5 was sold for $3.25 million in April 2021. And this exact same copy was sold for $2 million in June 2018. So about maybe 3-year time span. This book went up by almost $1 million and 1.2 million. This book was written by Jerry Siegel and drawn by Joe Shuster. This book launched a golden era of comic books. The first appearance of Superman, Lois Lane, Martha Kent, and Jonathan Kent, and the origin of Superman. And in 2011, a copy of the Action Comics 1 CGC 9.0 sold for $2.1 million. I actually was a witness of that though. I saw that on eBay back in 2011. Unfortunately, I did not have the money My money was not even close to winning that bid though. So let's go back to right here, and then and also there was let me go back to, there was in 2014 a CGC 9.0 sold for 3.2 million. So from 2011 to 2014, the comic book went up by 1.1 million. So in 2011 for 2.1 million, and 2014 for 3.2 million. So let's see what they say about Action Comics right here. So right here, 9.0, yep. Last recorded sale was August 2014. That went for 3.2 million. And then let's go down here, and the highest graded we have is 9.0 and 3 copy graded. So alright, so this is it. The most expensive comic is Action Comic #1, and let's just hit the highest record at 3.25 million. That was established in April 2021. It was a CGC 8.5. Alright, if you love this video, please like and comment and subscribe, and then I'll continue to make more videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.